Welcome back to another episode of Neon Soul.
Woohoo!
Yay! Yeehaw. I don't know why I did that.
I should go yeehaw.
Did you say yeehaw? Why not?
Try not to use explosive this time. Last session was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Things got heated up.
Even with the hacker, we couldn't stop it, I guess.
Stop it, I did it on purpose.
Yeah.
I think he was part of the cause of it.
Did you miss that little tidbit?
Well, no. We thought the lack of the hacker was the problem beforehand. And then after we got the hacker back, then it was like...
It just made it worse.
No.
Yes, indeed. Well, before we get back into that and the lovely situation that we're in, let's go ahead and start on my right here, and let's go around and introduce yourselves.
My name is Laura, and I'm playing Anya Lyric. And that's it, right?
Yes.
You didn't say anything else, you just said introduce
Just
ourselves.
introduce yourself.
There you go.
Who's currently not irradiated at this point.
No.
Currently.
I hope to keep it that way.
Yet. I feel like any status of any person at this point should be followed by yet.
Yes.
Yes.
Especially with him.
Yeah.
I'm not frozen yet.
Not dead yet. Face has not fallen off yet. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah, she's kind
so
of...
this thing is like, is it from the
little bit
radiation or is it
burned.
just from the force of the blast?
Probably both, yeah.
Do I glow though?
You're
Now you
always
glow.
glowing.
Oh.
Alright.
My name is Jessica. I'm playing Jen Anderson, and I just came out of the refrigerator.
Ja, guten Tag. I am Heinrich. I just stopped being a refrigerator. Survived the radioactive blast. I've got the briefcase. I don't know what's in the case. Wait, maybe I do? Yeah, probably. Supposed to take it somewhere. I'm sure. I'll remember soon. I am best buds with this guy who turns into a big glowing ball of, danger.
Danger, danger.
Oh, I'm played by Tony. Sorry.
I'm Ronnie. I'll be playing Grabnar the Grim once again. And like he was definitely a glowing ball of danger.
He was a glow stick.
You just gotta crack him and he glows.
Call him Nightlight.
Oh.
Jason playing Scorpion. What up?
It's your boy.
I make the best content you will want to see.
Hands down.
It's very original.
Exclusive.
Michael
I
Bay
blow away the competition.
Too much
Michael
shaky
Bay has
cam for my
nothing on
face.
you and explosions.
I'm Quinn. I am playing Virgil. I'm considering changing my name to Geiger.
We should call you MacGyver.
I can't invent my way out of stuff, but you know, I glow.
Good job.
I just lob melted flesh at people. Like soggy bread. Just
Disgusting. And with that in mind, my name is Laura. I am playing Dawn Astor. I was Major Disaster, but we've had a far more serious disaster.
General disaster.
Yes.
Yeah.
General disaster.
That was a very general disaster in that
Yes.
area.
There you go.
I am Chrissy, playing the character Cirrus, who probably needs to take
siesta.
very much a long siesta. as she's feeling not so well. She's feeling very radiant, but not of the
Radiant.
kind.
Oh.
Oh man.
She's looking even more radiant than usual. Stunning, darling.
Well, disadvantage on stealth checks for a while. Alright, my name is Scott. I am the narrator and the GM for this campaign. And, whew, the Dizsociates really went through the ringer the last episode. Man, District 5 no longer exists.
It exists in our hearts.
It exists there, and there, and there.
And there.
Don't you see the snow falling from the sky?
It exists
That's
as
District
particles
5.
in the air.
The shadows burned into the walls.
Those shadows will be there forever.
Yeah, that was definitely what we call escalation of force.
I think he skipped a few steps.
Yeah, I mean, they brought
Are they talking to
Securitrons.
me? Fine, nuclear bomb.
They brought Securitrons. Grabnar brought himself. They bring the Mantis units. He just eliminates the entire city.
That's it. You lost your neighborhood privileges.
That's it, you lost your neighborhood.
You're not going to be my neighbor.
What does the cost of living go down for the rest of the
Well,
district around?
Huh.
It
I
costs
think the property
nothing when
values
you're
just
dead.
plummeted here.
Yeah.
All right, millennials, it's time to go buy a house. Go, go.
Free real estate.
It's free real estate.
It's free real estate.
Oh my goodness. So, where we left off, you're making your way towards the spire, which is miles away. But you had to take a short little detour into a vacant building due to Sirius's health condition worsening.
Quote unquote condition.
Well, I mean, her face is melting. That feels like a condition, right?
We'll just get John Travolta's face and put it on.
Throw a little foundation, it'll be fine.
Go ahead and let's start this off here, actually.
She could be like Ghost Rider now.
Sirius and Virgil. Go ahead and roll physique checks. With con.
I do
D20?
not.
I don't even have physique because I feel like I should.
Okay. Yeah, 22.
Mm-hmm.
My skin's not all falling off yet.
How much do we add on with the physique?
You add your con rating.
Okay. 15.
Alright. Do you have any favor left, or?
No,
I
that's
just
not
realized
a
you don't have
good
any favors
sign.
in order, that's
I
why I
have
asked.
0 favors,
Do you have any-
Zero
zero
favor.
health.
If I turn my hands into paddles, can I like shock her back to life?
Well, she's
or do we
alive,
just
just
need a new
unconscious.
character sheet?
Reduce your con by 1.
No.
Oh, gosh. What happens if she runs out of con?
She
She
dies.
dies.
Or her skin falls off completely.
Oh, God.
That is included with the dying process.
Yeah.
She becomes a ghoul.
She becomes the Ghost Rider.
Hey, smooth skin. Please, if you do, you gotta say that. Hey,
It's
smooth
just slowly turn into Fallout.
You're welcome.
Where am I gonna go? We'll never say
Pretty soon we're going to call this the Wasteland.
We're already halfway there.
But, yeah, so
I'm
you're-
living on a prayer right now.
Oh my god. Musical puns ensue.
Oh, man. Alright, so, yeah, Sirius condition's not great. You're in this vacant...
Serious condition.
It's very...
And they just keep coming.
And Virgil, you had to take a breather, catch your breath. You're starting to feel a little sickly, you know, like nauseated,
so
but,
good.
you know, nothing's come up yet, and your skin's still there.
It's not falling off?
Not yet.
Oh,
This is boiling and bubbling.
Your hair is still there.
okay.
If you die, can I have your money?
No.
If you die, can I have your hair?
Only if you clone me.
Can I
If
have
you
the
die, can I have
mechanical
your
half of
spare
your
parts?
No.
face? Why not?
He's like, what is wrong with
Man, that's
you?
But I might need it later.
As my face melts, I'll just go like mechanical jaw.
I need that kid's
Yeah,
eye.
you could, like, once your face melts, you can literally just pull the jaw off.
But why?
Souvenir.
No.
Fine. Spare parts.
Put it on the end of a mace.
Oh god.
Turn it into it, sharpen the chin bone into a spear tip.
Oh.
Talk about mutilating our party members already. All right,
No.
so
Kiss the chin.
Prometheus, by the way, as everybody's catching their breath, she pops up in your HUD, and she says, well, don't want to damper the situation, but the timeline has been moved up.
Told you we only have a day and a half left.
5 days until the containment field fails.
Round down.
Can't you
Seems
just
like-
turn into something? Can you turn into a containment field?
Do you need me to turn into a clock? I can
I
count.
was about to say, can you turn into an accurate clock then?
You can
Atomic
turn
clock.
into containment
Accurate.
I mean,
field.
I'm pretty sure if you turn into a clock now, you'll be an atomic
I
clock.
can turn into a Frigidaire and
How about a
just
whirlpool?
put it in the crisper unit.
There you go.
I keep it nice and cold.
You might need that for him.
No, he can make nuclear ice.
Turn to a refrigerator just for him.
It's an isotope maker.
It's a new scene, right?
Yes.
Vape, before he goes, can I do nano regen?
Everyone starts
Yes, go
screaming.
ahead.
Can I heal myself before he does this?
Well, he's not about to do anything. This is just when. things
Yeah,
get
okay. We'll
activated.
believe
Yes,
that when the
go ahead.
dice roll happens, man. I got a 30 to blow up again.
What did you do?
Why don't you send it to me? The result, send it to me.
I can't.
You don't have your phone?
My phone died.
Here.
Punch it in.
God.
And then that way I can narrate that later for you.
I'm going to show Jason just because he called me
Oh no. I don't like that laugh. I feel like that's not a good
So, it was a fun game, everyone.
We're in danger.
Wait,
thing. I'm in danger.
you use the charge, roll the d6
For what?
for nano regen.
Oh, yeah. Let me see.
I think it was a d6.
Let me check real quick. Hold on.
Makes sense.
Did you just kill us all, Ronnie? Well, Chrissy, it was nice playing with you.
It was nice playing with you
We'll throw our
too.
character sheets into the fire. We've been voted off the island.
You have to say, I hate you. Before you go.
No, I got to do the blooper one.
See you
Oh,
later,
I just
Sneak
hate you.
Skins.
Aww.
When you were on
Oh.
top of the mantis, you should have said, I have the high ground.
Did you already test your skill? Test your nano skill real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you get?
21.
Okay, yeah, you restore 4.
4?
Yeah.
Oh. That's what I have only one to be max again. Since the last time he turned into an element, I've been like trying to heal myself. So I'm glad it wasn't me this time.
Yeah, he almost bit the dust when I turned into electricity.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I almost became dust.
mechanoid, electricity. This time you just decided to use radiation for organics. I mean,
We could all come like start a support group after this.
I'm going to be like a charred body.
The Grabnar group.
You survived
Grabnar
Grabnar.
Anonymous.
tell us how he hurt you.
Where did he touch? I mean, never mind.
Every atom in my body.
Oh.
You violated your atoms.
It's like a hug from the
Violated me
inside.
atom by atom.
Except, yeah.
It's all coming full circle.
So, taking a breather for a minute, and you're trying to decide what to do. The timeline, as you've been told by Prometheus, has altered again. It seems like this device is starting to decay at a rapid rate.
Oh.
Oh, and we're holding it? Great.
And there's still you and half the city between the spire.
Only half? Is that the only half that's left, or?
Did we know about the gangs? Did any of the Skittles live in the sewers?
Not that we're aware of.
Should we not just go down there and then, like, I could turn into, like, a water skimmer submarine and we could, like, act like it's Batman Returns and just go to the spire, right?
Don't sewers have a lot of, like, grates and things that get in the way? And
No, I've seen Batman Returns. He has a submarine. It just zooms around down there. That's
okay.
it.
Like a luge.
Okay, Batman. I'm sure that's how that works.
I'll be
Let's do
the
it.
submarine. Who wants to be Batman? Okay.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. I think that's a solid plan. I haven't heard about any sewer gangsters.
Now, in the meantime, though, you have Sirius, who is in critical condition.
Which is why I want to keep her away from people that can see her. I mean, from people that can hurt her.
I feel like there is some bacteria in the sewers that is not good for.
It's on Lysol.
Is this look infected?
We just spray her with
Does this look
Lysol.
infected to you?
Can I, like, spray her with Lysol and disinfectant?
That's probably gonna burn.
I don't even think you can feel it now.
More so than I already have.
And I can put, like, duct tape on her
Put
face?
some Windex on it.
Oh,
Yes.
Just duct tape it.
Oh.
It will fix everything.
This is why Heinrich does not perform medicine on organics.
Yeah.
I completely know how you work. If I put duct tape on you, you will not fall apart.
Is there a
He sprays you WD-40 and puts
Yeah, I
duct
was
tape
about to
on it.
say, like, duct tape and WD-40.
Some Bondo. You're all better. Prettier than new. I could always... Nope.
you would
Never
think there'd
mind.
be
I don't
some,
have
like,
the ability to infect you anymore. Sorry.
You would think there'd be some sort of like high-end medical technology that we could use.
There probably is somewhere.
Just at a hospital.
Technically, I was given the option of letting my nanobots heal other people, and I was very selfish during character creation. Sorry.
Is there any like Cyberpunk Walgreens or veterinary nearby?
That hasn't been incinerated? I feel
Yes, Neosporin.
like- Oh, God. Neon sporin?
Hey, wait. Does your axe like turn into a
It
healing
glows.
device? Could you like
Nope.
roll the
Nope.
chaos
If
of healing?
he rolls,
It'll heal
if
you
he
once.
if he hits hard enough, all the pain goes away.
Oh, better.
Yeah.
So you're telling me
Everything goes
nobody
away.
here has
Sounds
like
it'll work.
healing powers?
Healing.
Oh, that's cute.
I have killing things, not
I
healing
will
things.
take my new hat and just put it over her face. All better.
Is
Just
there
hold it
some?
there,
Is it all
definitely.
better, or is
The
just
sun's
like
getting low.
I don't want to see your face?
Something on my face.
Can we
That way nothing gets on her face.
can we talk to ask Prometheus where she can find nearby medical technology?
I mean, if we were
Or
gonna
like
go
a
to
black
a
market,
hospital,
like-
Well, we're not actually gonna go to a hospital. That takes.
But if we did, like, I mean, if
Yeah, no.
presumably on top of the people that have been incinerated by the immediate blast, there's probably
They've
people
seen
at the
his
verges
face.
that have.
They've seen his
Um,
face on the
But
TV.
there would be so many
How would
people.
we even start that conversation? Hey, this guy almost blew us up. Can you?
There would be
take
so
care of
many people in
Did
the
you
blast
draw
radius
here?
that had been
No.
injured. There would be a flood of
So you
those
think,
people
like,
into the
emergency
hospital, and then we
services would
could
be
go
Well, that's true.
sneak in
That's
with the
kind of-
crowd
I think
of
they're all
injured
dead.
people.
They're all dead. They all turned to ash.
Not necessarily. Are there people that are just injured?
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, I mean, people
So
The
yeah.
are.
outskirts of it, yeah.
Well, her.
They would probably be flooding into the hospital, and we
The
could.
nearby hospital, since he destroyed
Flood
the
in.
hospital.
But then
that
it will
was-
take
closest
forever to get
hospital.
seen.
Right.
Or we could just.
We go to
We
a
go
black
to the
market
hospital.
surgeon. He stitches her face up, puts a smile on it.
Yeah.
We could still go to the hospital. We
Get
just had to
over with.
steal the medication instead of wait for the doctor to give it to us.
That is true. I mean, you guys, the hospital is an option, you
Yeah.
know. But Prometheus also mentions to you about the underworld, the black markets. You could go there as well to stay under the radar from the police and such. The only problem with that one is Hadir. He's the one that runs that district.
Wait,
and last time you saw him, you stole his limo.
Is that the dude that I knocked
Which
into
one?
the water? Or is he the dude that...
Yeah, it's the thing is the dude dumped in the water.
Was
No.
he... Not that one.
He was the one that was at the auction house. He owned a...
He's the one that he made the deal with.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Got you.
And at the last
We
you
haven't
seen-
killed him yet, so let's hope we see him.
Well, it's not. You're not seeing him personally. It's just the district is what he runs. That's his district. So you may be able to stay under the radar as far as the.
I think we
security
should
goes.
take the device out of the briefcase, put it into a plastic bag so nobody thinks it's valuable, and carry it around like candy from a candy store.
Mhm. Well, the briefcase is what saved it from him.
Yeah, I was just about to say, so Prometheus has told us that it's decaying now, right? So that means it's also going to be leaking out additional radiation. Don't think a plastic bag's going to contain that.
Sure, it's fine. You're fine. Look at you. You got blown up by a radioactive
My
bomb.
ears are bleeding.
But you still have your hair.
Does my hair come out? Or
You just pull on it and a whole clump
It does,
comes out.
yes.
it comes out?
It does, yes.
Oh, well.
Never mind.
You can just
It's
kill
a
me
new
now.
look.
Okay, I'll
I
keep it
can't be
inside the
beautiful, you
case.
can just kill me. I lay down, I grab Nor's boot on my head, just get it over with.
Wait, sign this piece of paper saying
No!
no.
Get away
Oh,
from me, you
money, I
Harvey!
want it.
We will get
I
him
don't
a
want to let
little
it go to
billboard.
waste. Gosh.
Take a picture of him right before the end. Put it on a billboard.
I mean, I think we can probably get away with just
The hospital.
Forging his signature?
yeah, like the hospital with like a.
Do you really want that money? Because you want all two of my credits.
All two credits
That
to
means
rub
I'm
together.
very wealthy. 2 pennies.
I'm pretty sure we can get in there and like get what we need and get out pretty quickly.
Ja like some solve. She's going to need a lot of it. Lotion. He puts the lotion on his skin. What's left of it?
Yep.
Can you walk?
Now
Can you hear me when I ask you if you can walk? Did the
She's
ear,
now unconscious.
Can
the
we
ear still there?
Can we use the med kit on her to hopefully get her conscious again at the very least?
Wait, we have a med kit? Just kind of like just...
No. Don't give her a mirror.
Put me out of my misery.
Fine.
Take a mirror. Like, those are severe
Hey,
burns.
hey.
My face feels
You
like
look
it's on
great.
fire.
You look better than
It's
the leading
fine.
model.
It's fine. It's just like the
Oh,
the atoms sloughing
I've
off
got
of
an
her
idea.
face. She's
What if I
fine.
just turn into like a radioactive stasis suit for her, like an iron lung, and then we can walk through the sewer and get to the spire, and then she's on her own.
unconscious.
Then she's on her own. She's
Operate her
unconscious.
legs for
Unconscious.
her.
Then I will also turn into mechanoid legs. I will literally just walk her body there. Can I turn into a healing tank? Can I turn into a moving Bacta tank?
I was about to say that actually.
A Bacta tank on wheels. Is that possible? If she's inside me, does my nano regen count as healing her?
I don't think that would create the back to water.
We could try. Can't get worse, can it?
But to answer your question there, Prometheus does a scan and does inform you that nearby hospital would have the equipment available to assist with Sirius's condition.
It's getting more serious by the moment.
We're on the verge.
Yeah, say we do that real quick and then
It's
just
the dawn of a new age, guys.
go from there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then she pops up. She goes, "Oh, and Grabnar has achieved a new record. He is now the most wanted person in this city."
High five.
Yeah.
Every
Like-
billboard that used to have Virgil's face now has Grabner's face on it. If you see this man...
She says, "This hasn't happened for over a decade."
When was the last time it happened?
What, the last time that Virgil wasn't on the cover or something?
She goes into it. She says, "It was 12 years ago, actually."
What happened then? Tell me more. I want to know.
She tells you, there was a serial killer that was on the loose. He was very thorough in removing the cybernetics from people.
Was he killing robots?
No, he was targeting organics that were modified with cyberware, and then he would drug them and then carefully remove their cyberware from their bodies.
That's perfectly fine.
Did he then implant them into his own body?
He did not.
That would be
Instead,
really
he created a
Frankenball?
graphic representation of all of his victims and left it in for a display.
Souvenir, I told you.
That's friggin' creepy.
Not taking my
I'm a robot and that's friggin' creepy.
I mean, once you're dead, you don't have any say. So.
Was I there for that? I don't remember that.
The official reports state that he was located and then terminated.
Wait. Is that a pun?
However, those were just the official reports. He actually was never found.
Did he become a model?
A model?
Nobody knows. The attacks stopped about 6 months after they began.
What do you know that I don't know?
I think maybe it's Virgil. Protect your cyber parts. I mean, I just got to this planet, so who knows, but...
I'm pretty sure we killed more people than a serial killer.
I'm still going to take his
Actually,
jaw,
that
so.
makes him a mass murderer, not a serial killer.
Take my jaw.
Like
what is your
genocide?
fascination with the lower
he's
jaw,
a mass murderer. It's all at
I
once.
mean,
Gotcha.
that jawline, though, babe.
Oh my god.
He'd have to wait and do it again, and then wait and do it again. That's serious. Okay, so sewers or hospital?
Hospital, then sewers.
That sounds fine.
That sounds like the logical approach.
There you go.
Yes.
You could take a small team to the hospital and just take everybody. Unless you wanted to take everybody.
Who's carrying her?
I'm not going to the hospital.
I don't
That
think
might
he
be
should go.
You never know what's going to happen.
Wait, here. You look like you got fried in a crisper. And so does she. Scorpion is a very respected individual on this planet.
Gravnar walked out of
She seems to blend in to Switchblade people. You four go to hospital. We will take him to the sewer and wait for you there. Keep him in low profile.
Sure.
That way he does not get caught.
So who's going to hospital? Sirius, obviously.
Yeah.
Virgil and Scorpion.
Yeah.
And
Wait, give me my hat back.
Dawn.
They have to
And
see your
Anya?
face.
Sure, I'll go.
She wants that money. She's going.
Is Dawn and Anya going to carry her to the hospital?
I'll make
Yeah,
sure
we're
he lives, or I'll
currently
make sure he
carrying her.
dies. One or the other.
We have like.
So then you three will go to
Get
the
my
sewers
money
and wait.
Just protect him.
Yes.
Gold.
Makes
Keep
sense.
him from getting arrested
Fine.
and killing
I mean,
more of
gives
my
me
brethren.
something to do.
Rub my 2 credits together.
He wiped out an entire
Sounds
civilization of robots
interesting.
in like
So
one
rich.
smack.
Got my eye on you.
2 credits. Do you have like 1?
All right.
I have 2.
Oh, so we're in the
So-
same wealth bracket.
Yeah, but most of your value is in like your literal face and your
True.
parts.
That's true.
Those
In your
are
hair.
Fancy
Well, it
and
was in your
expensive.
hair.
They can repair that.
Hey, you're all about
Hospitals.
spare parts, right?
Yeah.
Once
Besides
you're
that,
dead,
hair.
you will be spare parts.
Upcycling.
Yes.
Upcycling.
All
A
right.
circle of life.
So the 5 of you.
The rebuilder song.
Okay. Who's going first?
Head to the hospital. So what is your game plan?
Well, we'll go like
walking through the front door.
With
Just be
her.
We'll carry.
Them
Like,
two would carry
seriously,
her through.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's enough of a ticket in. Like, you
Yeah.
walk into a hospital with an injured
let
person.
him carry her in and be like, "It was a running day."
Help! Help! Yeah, like
But me first.
Get help!
we're not
Get
playing
help.
Get Help.
We're not doing get help.
Yeah, we'll just walk in the front. It's like, somebody help us! Oh God, there's a monster out there!
He was big, ugly, and he glowed.
Alright, so you two bring her in.
Mhm.
And then Scorpion and Virgil are just selling it.
Yeah.
So you get there, you start basically, checking her in and everything so that she can go ahead and be seen. And
Saw
then,
him. He ripped the skull off a child's
The-
body. It was so disturbing.
so at the desk you have the, nurse that's working.
The Nursatron?
That's an actual person.
This is delicate work.
Delicate,
We need human
yes.
hands.
And she looks at you. She goes, "Was she a part of the accident?"
Yes.
I'm talking to Prometheus, sort of, also being like, we need IDs. Like, come up with something. Like, we are not us. What is our alias here?
Yeah, like
Yes.
we were just having coffee, and then there was a whole
That
bunch of noise
thing.
and explosion and
Her name is Susie Burnside.
Oh, God.
Well, the nurse, she says, "That is terrible."
I know, right?
And she goes, "Well, our hospital is flooded right now, but she'll be seen as soon as we can get to her."
Exactly
And then
30 days.
she motions to you to wait, and then you
Oh,
look
man.
over and you
Gotta
see
go
the
look
waiting
over.
area, and it's just full.
Do they at least have good magazines?
Do like I would assume they have some sort of like system where they like tag priority about to die people.
She does, and they also have a priority system when it comes to credits.
Yeah. How important you are.
Scan my
rich
thing,
you
crossbow.
Virgil, he's like, "All right, take your credit off." And then Virgil does that.
Mm-hmm.
He goes in and he pays for it. And as he does, all of a sudden she looks, she goes, "Oh, well then." And then she, looks at the, you adjusted the priority of her as well.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "Well, with both of these combined, it turns out that you got next up." And then all of a sudden, like, she hands you, or she doesn't hand you, but you see everybody's holding like these pads, with numbers on them and everything. And then she presses a button and all of them adjust.
Do we hear the waiting room just collectively go, "Oh, come on."
Yeah, so you hear a collective groan.
I've been waiting here for 3 hours.
Has it been that long?
I mean, I don't know. There's no telling how long we were actually in there talking. Passage of time is timey-wimey.
But then they immediately call you back to bring her.
Okay.
So they bring out the stretcher to put her on and everything. So everybody just kind of follows back.
I just find a random wheelchair and I take it and start rolling myself. God.
So as you make your way back through there, they ask you details of what happened. How close were they to the explosion?
I could taste it.
They were in it.
I could taste it.
With all the dust in the air, I think we could all taste it.
No, that was just pieces of her face
Yeah.
that got burnt off.
Yeah. Flakes.
Saw the whites of its. I mean, yes, very close. I could read the writing on the bomb.
There you
It
go.
said,
How long, as they check her pupils and everything, so how long has she been out?
Since the explosion.
Since the
Yes.
explosion.
hit her like a sack of bricks.
And they look at you and say, "What about you, sir? Are you feeling any symptoms? Dizziness, nausea?"
Well, nauseated for a little bit.
Mm.
I feel like my skin feels all tingly.
My hair's falling out.
And
I
you
had
hear
some
him,
hair fall out.
you hear him talk, to send him back for a full body scan.
Man, that's never good.
So they take y'all back, and they immediately basically rush her to a special room, and leave her in there where you can all view like through the little viewing glass or whatnot. You guys get like the executive treatment, by the way.
Ooh.
welcome. It cost a whole credit.
It cost you half of your fortune.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll make it back somehow.
Well, I mean, your face is your moneymaker, right? So you gotta save that.
Yeah. Save the face.
Save
the
the
whole body
face,
can go,
save
but
the
save the
face.
face.
So they take you, Virgil, and they do all these scans and everything on you as well. And then they turn and say, well, your body has sustained damage from the radioactive blast. However, the good news is we can save most of you.
Most, you say?
Yes.
Just melt your face.
Yeah, do you have to replace the jaw?
I want to take his face.
And put it
They
on.
say,
Yes!
so using their state-of-the-art technology, they're able basically to kind of cleanse you of the remaining radiation in your body. However, the parts that have already been damaged, they begin to regenerate as much as they can. Mm-hmm. But they tell you, they say, unfortunately, the hair loss we can't do anything about.
Darn.
Oh, he's gonna be bald.
Just patchy.
Darn.
Patchy.
Hmm.
And it won't be immediate. It'll be over time.
Yeah, patchy. Bald
That's
would
it.
be
Just kill me now.
refined.
Just kill me now.
Patchy looks like somebody losing their dignity.
I'm signing my paper. Do not give the crazy woman named Aster my money.
Rude.
Even though technically she's richer than me now.
Yeah.
Just kill me now.
Meanwhile, Sirius, they're working on, and they say her condition is far worse, but we're working on it.
For my money.
Yes. It's okay, you don't like
So-
me either.
I hope when she comes back out, she's in like Doctor Doom armor.
So they basically do what they can. A couple hours later, they give you guys an update. They tell you to say, well, with her, we're able to remove the remaining radiation in her body. However, the scar on her face.
That's not a scar, that's a missing face.
They tell you that they will not be able to restore those burns.
She's Two-Face. She's Batman, she's Two-Face.
Mm-hmm.
And you're the
And I'm a
Batmobile
submarine. No,
thing.
a bat.
Batmarine.
Batmarine.
Bat sewer marine.
There you go.
Yes.
That's it. Nailed it.
But they tell you,
And your bang. And radioactive man. Put
from
it on.
what they can tell now, this will be, the injuries will be permanent. But what else that may be wrong, they're unable to tell until she awakens.
Slap her. Wake up.
So,
Dang it, Janet, wake up.
Is she going to wake up anytime soon? Or
she should awaken shortly.
so before the next 5 days, in other words. Well,
Yes.
if she doesn't wake up,
On a clock here.
yeah, we kind of have a countdown going. So
It's only a day and a half.
It's a doomsday clock, literally.
Yeah.
Oh. So, anyhow, Cirrus, you open your eyes and awaken. And strangely, you feel some pain. It's not a whole lot.
Maybe.
As you look around this white room, and you're kind of coming to, looking around. Notice you're hooked up to this machine. Has this blue liquid that's being pumped through your body.
she's drinking
Twindex.
the Kool-Aid.
You look over, you see like this kind of a glass, basically, but it's a one-way glass, so you can't see anything on the other side of it.
But everybody else is looking at you. It's really weird. I'm sorry.
You're like, where am I? What am I doing? Where is here?
How did I get here?
And then the docs, monitor you and everything, and then they tell everybody else, they say, you can go visit her now.
Question.
Yes.
So, with the amount of money that I just dropped on this place to get treatment, is there any way that I could, see if they have any experimental procedures?
Yes.
What, like hair plugs?
No. Well, body plug. I'm gonna see if I can get my consciousness put into a fully cybernetic body.
Do they have snacks?
They do, yes.
Can we get some of those too?
Are they free?
Are they free? I mean, are they free with what the money
He's paid for it.
Okay, there you go.
She's
We're
gonna
good.
be in your hospital.
So
like,
he
if
wants
your
to be an
brain's eating your
android,
Jell-O
and she
from your
wants
tray.
some free
Yes.
Yeah.
But here's
Well, I
the-
mean, if he's a fully android body at that point, then then he doesn't need his spare parts anymore, right? So
Well, I do need a new rotator cuff.
you just take the jaw after all, right?
No, I'm gonna still have the job installed. It's the memory. That way I know where I came from.
Sentimental.
That way I know where I came from. I am now Art.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Art. I'm Dawn.
Does anybody go in to talk to Cirrus?
Apparently not.
Well, go in to see if she's conscious enough to get out of here.
Walk it off.
So you see Scorpion walking.
How did I get here? What happened?
We can talk about it on the way back. Come on.
Oh, you guys are
You can
married
restore
now.
6 HP, by the way.
Yay!
Got a fancy place to take you. Going on an adventure in the sewer.
Yeah.
Show you sights you've never seen.
Face feels like that burn.
Virgil, you want to check on what now?
To see if there's any way that I could have my consciousness, like they could salvage my brain.
Yeah.
And put it into like a
His brain and his
cybernetic
chin.
body.
He wants to be permanently pretty.
Permanently pretty. So kind of like, Ghost in the Shell where they took like the
Yes.
Matrix brain and put it in the like that.
She was also pretty.
So as you consult with a physician about this, he says, well, yes, we do have an experimental procedure that
It'll cost you
we've been
another credit.
perfecting. This is a possibility. However, we have to run some tests just to make sure compatibility is
What kind
there.
of tests?
Well, I just need to, and he starts listing off, blood test, and he needs to check your brain activity, how healthy it is, if there's any damage to it.
Maybe you can do all this next week.
Does that
This
translate?
is a private little,
Okay.
consolation lady.
Does that translate into like a
Consultation.
con roll?
What is it?
or-
Consolation.
What?
Does that translate into like a con roll? Or?
Well, but he says it's going to take time for him to, do this. However, he can do the scans now and then start the process of compatibility.
All right, let's do it.
So he goes and he basically takes his headgear and just puts it right over your head. So it's like you have this like complete metal like helmet. And then they start doing all the scans and everything like that. And he tells you, he says, no, you may feel a little tingling, but just sit still. And you don't feel anything.
It's broken.
Yeah. All of a sudden you're like, what is that? Oh, ah! You start feeling this tingling all around. And then your head feels like it's itching that you really want to scratch it, but you can't because you've got this helmet on here, so you're just...
He takes the helmet off and all the hair falls.
No. I thought the hair was all falling out by now.
That was patchy.
And then
yeah.
the tests are done and the helmet lifts up and separates. And then the physician tells you, he says, scans are complete. I will go and take this information plus everything else that we've gathered from you during your visit. And we will contact you when we have an answer.
How long do you think that might take?
He says, it can take a few days to a few weeks. It just depends.
How can I expedite that? Could have done quicker.
Spend your other credit.
He goes, well, from my experience, credits makes things go a lot faster.
I can always make the money back.
Can you though? Thought your face was your moneymaker.
Trust me.
Gonna need that body before the next 5 days are done.
Yeah.
I want to be
Transfer-
pretty for
transfer
the
money
last
down.
5
He
days.
says, well, it looks like that we should know within the next day.
Cool. I'm gonna
I
sleep.
hope it's actually
For the
Scarlett
next day.
Johansson's body
Yes.
he gets transplanted into. Then I'd say she was pretty.
She's pretty.
I'm becoming ScarJo.
Yes.
But anyways, he says, go home and rest and get ready for this procedure.
I'm gonna go and rest. I'm just gonna go pass out in like an open couch in the waiting area. Just fall asleep on it.
So everybody else, you gonna leave Virgil there, or are you gonna head back?
Where are we heading back to?
The sewer.
The sewers.
Oh, delightful.
We are going back to the spire. To give them the case. For no ulterior motives of my own.
I guess that's fine. Not super thrilled about the sewer thing.
So you guys gonna leave Virgil there at the hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you good to move?
I can move, but I want to do something about this face. Whatever I can do to either fix that or cybernetics.
Maybe she
Well.
can be Scarjo. Scarjo.
Or at least it wasn't your full face. We'd call you Jigsaw.
Oh no.
But yes, you can get cybernetic implants, you know, on that side of the face.
You could look like Phantom of the Opera.
How many credits
Nebula.
would that take?
What?
How much credits will that be?
I'll take a credit.
A credit?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we'll do that.
So you're gonna stay here
Dude,
with
get a
Virgil?
laser eye while you're at it.
No, so Sirius and Virgil are staying. You gotta look pretty for the end of the world.
Okay, sorry, but the sewer train's gonna like start rolling out in 5.
I'm gonna go to the sewer.
Yeah,
Sewer.
yeah. I'm gonna be like, if they're just gonna chill here in the hospital, then I'm gonna.
We've got
Get
5
out.
days, and then we're all gonna be a whole lot less pretty.
Yes. So,
You coming, Diz?
Hey, yo, Dawn.
You coming to sewer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no money here for you now, right?
Eh.
He's
Not
out
that
of
you've
money now.
spent it all. You have no fortune for me to steal. I mean, borrow. I mean, wait. What's a good word for that?
inherit.
Inherit. Thank you. To have bequeathed upon me.
I have a lot more money than you know right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
I am wealthy now.